Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to Wendy's. There it is. They have some new items, some chicken items, and they have a new Frosty that just came out today, the day I'm filming this. So I've already ordered it in the app. I'm gonna go through drive-thru, pick it up, and be right back. Of course I'm taking you with me. I'm just gonna go by myself through drive-thru, you know. You gotta go with me. There's two lanes here, so I think I'm gonna go behind this truck over here. Since I've already ordered online, I should be all right. I got the new holder came in, and it doesn't want to turn. There we go.
Welcome to Wendy's. Will you be using your Wendy's rewards today?
Try a combo today.
I have an online order.
What's the name?
KD Mobile.
Is it Kevin D?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and pull around.
Thanks. There was a car basically that started pulling up the same time I did, so I guess I'll let them go first since the truck in front of me was in front of me.
Triple Frosty?
Good.
There you go, sweetie.
Is there a spoon in here? Is there a spoon in
Yes,
here?
there
Okay,
is.
thank you. Okay, you gotta have your spoon for your Frosty because your Frosty's really thick. Can't drink it with a straw. Okay, I'm gonna pull it back somewhere. Not sure where. Let's see, I can pull back next to this white car. I think I'll do that. Okay, so here's what I ordered. These are the Honey Nuggs. These are the Buffalo Nuggs. And these are the garlic Parmesan Nuggs. And I also got one of the new Very Berry, I think it's called Frosty. It's the new flavor. And this is the buttermilk ranch sauce. I actually got two of those and a blue cheese, which I don't generally like blue cheese, but I thought I would try it because, you know, whatever. We'll give it a try. See if it's any good. So yeah, I'll go over the prices and the descriptions and stuff in just a second. All right, so let me go over the description of them. So we have the honey barbecue. These are all spicy or saucy nugs. Sorry, not spicy nugs, saucy nugs. And what's funny is I actually thought I had tried them before. It's not. It was the KFC saucy nuggets, which I'd tried. I'd never tried Wendy's saucy nugs. I mean, whatever. So the honey barbecue, which was the first one I showed you, a flavor that's full of smokiness and sweetness, delivering exactly what you would expect from a delicious barbecue sauce. Has a subtle hint of honey. It's an approachable, sweet and tangy flavor that fans won't be able to get enough of. Then the garlic parm, which I usually like those pretty good. It's a classic flavor that packs a punch of layered savory goodness from the very first bite. These saucy nugs strike the perfect balance of garlic and Parmesan without overwhelming your taste buds. And then the buffalo is a beloved staple that always has your back. This sauce has buttery undertones, with a subtle touch of vinegar that keeps you coming back for more. And then the Triple Berry Frosty, I'll talk about it in a second. So price-wise, I got the 4-piece. I just got the 4-piece, and it was, they're $2.99 each for a 4-piece. They had them like 6 or 8, something like 10s. I think they had even bigger than that. So $2.99 a piece. The small Triple Berry Frosty was $2.19. So my total was $11.16 plus whatever your taxes are in your local area. You know your local taxes better than I do, that's for sure. Okay, so let me get a fork. They gave me 3 forks, 1 for each nugget. That's nice. I'm only going to use 1, but they did give me 1 for each one. If I can open it. There we go. And like I said, I got individual sauces, but I'm going to try it without any sauce at all first. But let me go ahead and, I think the honey barbecue is going to be least strong flavor. So the ranch sauce is just in your typical, pull the aluminum off of the top package, just like ketchup or whatever. Jelly, I think jelly comes in packages like that. And then I'm gonna try the blue cheese, like I said. They needed some, the honey ones are a little sticky. They needed to give you some hand wipes, some little handy wipes to wipe your hands off. I just have napkins and they're still sticky, so just know I'm gonna be taking care of that myself. So I'm gonna try some of the honey barbecue. And they're in those trays just like everybody else has been using these trays. They put it in there with some sauce. They shake them up really good with a lid, and then they give them to you. Very sticky. I like that flavor. It really is very sugary. You do get a little bit of that honey flavor. Need one more. The texture is nice. They're very sweet, and they do have a good barbecue flavor. They don't have that like tangy, spicy barbecue. It's more of a sweet barbecue, but it's very, very good. So I would get those. They're good and crispy too. They're not like crunchy, but they're crispy. And what's the difference between the two? Crispy, crunchy would be like really thick breading that's really like crunchy. Crispy just means it has a little bit of texture to it and it's not mushy. That's what I mean by it. So I'm gonna try the ranch. I'm just gonna dip right in. I like the ranch. The ranch really doesn't go with this. Honestly, I would just eat these by themselves. I'm gonna try the blue cheese. Yeah, that blue cheese is pretty strong. I would 100% just eat these. Just eat them by themselves. There's no need for you to dip them in anything. They're got plenty of flavor by themselves. The blue cheese is really kind of strong and funky, in my opinion. Blue cheese has always been that way for me. The ranch just kind of kills the sweet flavor of this, so yeah, you really don't want any ranch or anything. I would eat those by themselves. Okay. I gotta keep on munching on those, so I better go on because I got 2 more flavors to try. Okay. So these are the garlic parmesan. And again, I'm gonna try them by themselves first. They put quite a bit of sauce in there. It's a kind of a runny, almost buttery looking sauce. Oh yeah. It tastes like a really good sauce you'd put on a breadstick. I have to say I like their nuggets too. Their nuggets, I'm sure I've tried them before, but I think it's been a while. I like the crispiness of the nuggets. They're not really a thick breading, but it's good at crispy breading. I like that. The garlic and the parmesan, you really do taste some of the parmesan too, which is impressive. And the garlic is not overwhelming, so it's not like a really, really strong garlic to where it's going to be like garlic. It's just a nice mix of the two. Now, I'm really, really impressed with how crunchy they are, how crispy they are. Yeah, again, it's not a really thick, like hard crunch like you get on a piece of fried chicken. But it is got a good crispy outside. I'm gonna try this in the ranch. I probably won't try any more in the. Well, I might try the buffalo in the blue cheese, but I just don't like that flavor that much. Here we go. The ranch goes okay with those. Again, this is another one that they've got such a good flavor to them already. Well, I cover them up with sauce. I think I would just eat these by themselves as well. Only thing I complain about, I'll show you this tray. The sauce kind of gets in this little, like, you gotta really tilt the tray and get it soaking. I don't know if I can hold it up, but the tray has this like lip around it, and all that liquid sauce gets like trapped in the lip around the edges, so you can't really get to it to dip it in there and get it thicker. I really like those too. They're different than the barbecue, of course, because the barbecue is going to give you more of a, well, I'll save that. I was going to put the blue cheese to the side. The barbecue gives you really a sweet, smoky flavor, whereas the garlic parmesan gives you that nice, mellow, kind of garlicky, saucy kind of flavor that you put on a breadstick. And you do get, like I said, you do taste the parmesan. Just some of that flavor rinsed out. All right, now the buffalo. Sometimes buffalo, I didn't get the spicy version. There is, they do have a ghost pepper flavor, which I did not get because it's spicy ghost pepper. There's also spicy versions of each one of these. So you can get the spicy honey barbecue, you can get the spicy garlic parm, and you can get the spicy buffalo. I just got the regular versions of those because I didn't need the spicy. I don't really love super spicy stuff anyway, but I think I could try the safe versions. Nice vinegar flavor. The buffalo does have a little spice to it, so even though they're not spicy, they do have some spice to them, so just know that they do have some spice. My guess is, I mean, it's not really bad spice, but it is a little tingling on your tongue. My guess is the spicy version of these, they actually use a spicy nugget, like the breading on the nugget itself is spicy, and then they put the same sauce on them. So I can't imagine them having like two different sauces for each flavor. They're gonna have just one sauce, but the nugget itself, if I had to guess, is spicy. Now, buffalo and ranch go really good together, usually. Oh yeah, that goes really nice with the buffalo. I'll tell you why. Let me try one more bite. Yeah, I think the buffalo flavor is such a strong, like, vinegary pepper flavor that the ranch doesn't like overwhelm the flavor of the buffalo. It actually complements the flavor and goes really good with it. I'm gonna try some of the blue cheese. Now, if you don't like ranch, you might try the blue cheese. The blue cheese is not for me. But anyway, the ranch complements the buffalo, where neither one of them really override each other. Whereas the barbecue and the parmesan, the garlic parmesan, the ranch kind of just overwhelmed the flavors. So all you tasted was the ranch. The buffalo is strong enough to kind of stand on its own. So the flavor of the ranch really does go really well with it. I like it. I actually like the ranch ones, the buffalo better with the ranch than by itself. There's a car behind me going the wrong way in the parking lot. It's hilarious. I don't know where they expect to go, but this ranch, when you dip it in the buffalo, this buffalo, when you dip it in the ranch, I'm saying everything backwards, really tastes like, I make a buffalo chicken dip. It has a very similar flavor to that, because the buffalo sauce it tastes like Frank's Red Hot sauce, and that's what I use. This is really good. So for me, let me put the lids back on these so I won't make a mess. For me, it would probably be in the same order I tried them in. The barbecue would probably be my first flavor. The garlic parmesan, you know what? No, I'm gonna take that back. The barbecue, honey barbecue would be my number one. I actually think I like the buffalo better than I did the garlic parmesan. just because they kind of played it a little safe on the garlic parmesan, so they didn't make it a really strong flavor. It's a good flavor, don't get me wrong, but it's not strong. This buffalo is like in your face, strong, bold flavors, and which is what you want from a buffalo. So that would be my number 2, would be the buffalo, and the garlic parm would be 3. However, I would give every one of those a 5 out of 5 because they're really, really good. They did a good job of making them crispy. They didn't slack on the flavors and the sauce. The sauce is plenty thick enough, so I like it. I like it quite a bit. Okay, so now for the Very Berry Frosty. I think that's what it's called. Triple Berry Frosty. Sorry, not Very Berry. Triple Berry Frosty. I just had triple wrong. Excuse me. It's a vanilla frosty base blended with blackberry, raspberry, and strawberry flavors. So blackberry, raspberry, strawberry. Sorry, the spices in that ranch and the root beer. Okay, so they gave me a frosty. It's got a lid on it, so I'm gonna try to take this lid off without making a complete mess. I got it on a napkin on my tray, and they fill it up really good. So right, it is full, and it's purple. Purple. My spoon out. Now I'm gonna have to lean because I don't want to dribble this all over my shirt. The good thing is it looks like they got it blended all the way down to the very bottom, so that's good. I like the texture. The texture is nice. It's still really good and thick. There's a little melty goodness on the top. See, that's Hammy's favorite part, is that melty part. I would rather have the thick ice cream underneath, but it's very, very good. I like the berry. They didn't go overboard with it, so it's not like a really like sharp or tart berry. It's just a very nice sweet berry flavor, and yeah, I like it quite a bit. I think you taste more of the raspberry and a little bit of the strawberry, more so than the, was it blackberry? I think I said blackberry. I said it 3 times. Yeah, blackberry. I get a little bit of the blackberry, but it's mostly raspberry, honestly, and with a little bit of strawberry. And it's funny how the color is more blackberry kind of color. I like the bad thing with me about Frosties, I eat them so fast that my head wants to explode. I think it's really good for it wouldn't replace my chocolate Frosty as my favorite, but I do really like this flavor. It's very refreshing. It's very good. It's very cold. The textures are really good, so it's your typical Frosty texture, but it's got a nice berry flavor. So if you like berry, I think if you're interested in that flavor, I think you'll really like that. And again, so I'm gonna give that a 5 out of 5 as well. The nuggets, all 3 of them, I would give those a 5 out of 5. If you like spicy, if you want something a little spicier, go for it. They do have that option. And I don't think $2.99 was too much for 4 nuggets. And they're pretty decent size, and they had tons of sauce on them. So I think you'd be happy with them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you next time.